I don't give a if people like my shit, but I do want to help people. So if they don't like it, I'd like to find out why and what they, what I can do differently. When I started speaking from stage, I was so nervous and so shit at it. And I still get nervous, but every time I just push myself and jump in the deep end. Every time I record a video, it's exactly the same, because I know every time you do it, you get more comfortable, get better. Getting over that feeling and just doing it anyway is what holds most people back. As you get in the practice of doing that, just overcoming that little bit of hesitation, a little bit of fear, and you just overcome that as a practice, that in itself is probably the single most valuable asset that you can have to be successful in life. Being able to practice being uncomfortable to do things that you don't want to do in order to have the things that you want to have probably could be the most important habit that someone could develop, I reckon. I remember the first webinar we did. I went round to my web designer's house. They'd done lots of webinars. They set up my Infusionsoft and everything like that. And I just promoted the hell out of this thing. There's 40 people coming. I thought it was a lot. We can't get it to work. And so we're standing in front of a computer. 15 minutes in, we're like, fuck it, it's 15 minutes in. One of the guys goes, do you want a beer? I'm like, yeah, right. Oh, that was fucked. We were swearing our heads off, having a beer. Anyway, it turns out everyone had watched the whole conversation. 40 people looking at us while we're having a beer, swearing our heads off. So I called everyone that attended individually and I was just so embarrassed, so sorry. That was my first webinar. Now we're pretty good at webinars. If you ask a bodybuilder, what do you do if you wake up in the morning and you don't feel like going to the gym? If you ask a professional bodybuilder, he'll say, I go anyway. So if you're producing content to build a personal brand and you wake up and you don't feel like filming that day, you do it anyway. You got to have the same mentality, otherwise you're not going to be the best. You're going to be mediocre, and mediocre doesn't get results. If you're good at something, you get poor results these days. You've got to be exceptional, if not outstanding. The majority of people are still stuck, way back here where they haven't even done a piece of content yet. My first video on LinkedIn was it was ridiculous. I still cringe when I look at my videos. I can get over myself if they're getting something out of it.